Welcome back to Long Island Naturally High. We're back with some suggestions for supporting your tired adrenals. Dr. DeBrant, what are some nutrients that can help people support their adrenal glands? I've heard vitamin C. Is that an important one?
It is. Vitamin C is really important, but we really want to be careful here. Vitamin C is not ascorbic acid. It's a complex, and so you really need to make sure that it has in it things like calcium ascorbate and quercetin and a host of other things. But vitamin C is very important, as is vitamin B6 and B5. There are a host of adaptogenic things that help the adrenals adapt. Herbs like ashwagandha, holy basil, royal maca, a whole host of things like that, as well as homeopathics that do the job too.
Speaking of homeopathics, I'm aware that you prescribe to your patients a homeopathic adrenal glandular. Is that right?
Yes, I do.
Let's tell people what that is. It's the adrenal glands, but rather than take it from an actual animal, it's a homeopathic version of it?
Right. It's an essence of it, if you will. It's a very small fractionalized essence of what it is. And it's not just glandulars, it's a whole bunch of different things. It's even licorice, it's different herbs like avenium, sativa, all different kinds of things. Some cell salts and things like that, all put into a liquid, basically, that is useful for regenerating the adrenal glands.
Okay, unfortunately not everybody is fortunate enough to be able to go see you. So in their case, what can they do? I mean, is it safe for them to take a low dose of DHEA, which is the primary tool that the adrenals use to make the other hormones? Is that right?
It is. It's one that works in concert with cortisol. They have to be in balance together. I think part of the problem with taking DHEA or any over-the-counter situation with a hormone is that they're hormones, and you really want to be careful about how you're administering them. This, I think, should be done under the guidance of a health professional. But DHEA is clearly one of the ones that leads to other ones like estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. So you really want to have that checked and make sure that it's functioning the way that it should. Okay,
I have to confess that I've gone out and taken 10, is it milligrams? I'm not even sure, but of my own without, just to see how I feel. Alrighty, so I know the other issue you've made is avoiding stimulants like coffee. Of course, that's what everybody does. They're exhausted. They can't get up to do their job or to function and take care of their family. They feel like they have no choice but to take some coffee. So what do they do?
Well, I never ask anybody to cold turkey on anything because I just don't think it's a good idea, and people won't do it anyway.
Right.
But I do suggest that if you're going to work with somebody to help rebuild your adrenals, you don't want to be tearing them down at the same time you're rebuilding them. So you do a gradual process of lessening the coffee. I have somebody come into my office and they're doing 12 cups of coffee a day. We can certainly get them to come down from that. But you can also come down from doing 2 or 3. And especially for those people who are doing it in the afternoon, which is a very typical time when people have a drop when you're adrenally fatigued, that 2 to 4 time, then they pick that coffee up or they pick that candy bar up. That's when we want to give them some better alternatives in terms of food and other beverages to drink so that they don't need to do something that's actually going to hinder or tear apart their adrenals in the long run.
Okay, so are you suggesting some of these adaptogenic herbs in a tea form? Would that be okay?
That would be great. Licorice.
Like licorice root tea?
Exactly. Ashwagandha.
Does that come in a tea form?
I don't know if I've seen ashwagandha, but you can certainly get an adrenal stimulant tea, or you can take a homeopathic adrenal in the middle of the day, because if you do that, you'll find that you balance out the level of energy that's moving through.
And there are some adrenal supplements on the market that anyone can buy. I've tried those. They seem to be a little helpful.
Yeah, again, we want to be careful, though, because some of them are what's known as protomorphogens. They actually have glandular in them.
Oh, okay.
And you want to be careful because some of them are not made from organically raised either beef or pigs, and now we're getting into some other issues in terms of what you put in your body.
All right, I'm afraid we don't have time to get into that, unfortunately. So the herbs are a safe bet?
Yes, they are.
Okay, great. Thank you very much for being with us, and thank you for watching. Tune in each Wednesday for my weekly reports on Long Island Naturally. Meanwhile, enjoy the rest of your weekend.